Hi, I'm B. Allen, aka podcast host, aka comedian, and informer of things you may or may not know. I'm a heathen, and sometimes say things you may or may not agree with. I don't care.
Hi, I'm Jay Jamal, minister, comedian, and podcast host. The opinions of this podcast are for entertainment only. Please pray for the pod, and may God help us all.
It's a free country, and this pod costs you nothing for now. Keep listening, and soon you'll be paying for this ridiculousness. Until then, don't cancel us, and enjoy the scheduled program. Opening, closing.
Yeah, in the middle.
Welcome everybody to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
And it ain't what you think.
Welcome to episode 124 of the Church Parking Lot Podcast.
That's 7.
Huh?
That's 7.
7 what?
It's the number 7. One number of completion. 4 plus 2 plus, my bad, spirituality.
I was going to say, this is a comedic conversation between a minister and a heathen, but it might be between a numerologist and someone who just don't care about numbers. You keep your 1111s and your 444s to yourself. All right? But this is Church Parking Lot Podcast, man. Make sure you check us out on all our social media platforms.
Yeah.
And Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all of that.
Yeah.
And our sponsor, shopnewclothes.com.
Yeah.
And get this. The return of the Spice Ship happens now.
What's that? Spice ship. It's landing.
Boats don't whistle when they land unless there's a hole in the bottom, okay?
I mean, you didn't say what type of ship. It could be a spaceship.
It's a strong ship.
It's a strong ship.
It's a championship.
Still don't know what type of ship it is.
But anyway, man, get all your handmade gourmet blends at thespiceship.com or on Instagram at thespiceship. So, my name is B. Allen, and I am sitting alongside my co-host,
Jay Jamal, everybody. What's up?
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm here.
We're going to get this one started like we always do with our favorite segments entitled For Why?
Why for?
Jay Jamal, you got it this week, man. What's happening? Sorry, man. I got to leave room for the echoes, man. Got to leave room for the echoes. The echoes is what makes the money.
It makes the money.
Yeah, that's what they come here for.
Yes, they come here for the echoes.
That's it.
Not the content.
After they hear the echo, they pretty much turn it off.
Hey, long as they view it for, at least 10 seconds, we're good.
Yeah, pretty much.
It counts as a view, baby.
There you go.
Counts as a view. Man, have you... Think of your worst food poisoning experience.
Food poisoning experience.
Yes. Like the one that had you, bent over.
Yeah.
And you were, holding your stomach like a pregnant woman who's in labor.
Yeah.
And you were, rocking. And you were, it felt like it wanted to come out one way, but it came out the other way.
Yeah.
And you just rocking and you like, God, please just get it out of me.
Do you have a camera in your bathroom? You been watching me or something? That's my daily thing. You just went through my whole ritual. Yeah, man. When I'm on the porcelain palace.
Yes.
That's what I do. No, man, my most serious food poisoning. I hate the word food poisoning because who poisoned it first off?
I mean,
you know what I mean? First off, who poisoned it?
Yeah, okay, that's a good question.
You know what I mean? Because if you undercooked it,
right,
now all of a sudden it's food poisoning.
Right.
But did I really poison it or did I just not know what I was doing when I was cooking?
Okay, I see
your point.
I see your point.
But anyway, I had a time where I undercooked some chicken.
Okay.
This is back in my earlier days of just starting to support a family.
Okay.
Gotta be the man. Gotta cut the chicken. Gotta fry it up.
Yeah. Bring home the bacon.
Yeah. Bacon is a lot easier to cook. You know, because you kind of just set it in the pan and let it go.
And just let it go. Flip it over a couple of times. You're good to go.
Even if you forget to flip it.
That is true.
It's all right. One side just be a little more charred than the other.
That's
right?
it.
But no, with chicken, you know, you got to get rid of all the pink. You know?
Yeah, you do.
But the problem is you can't see the pink.
Yeah.
Until you cut the chicken.
That is true,
You know what I'm
especially
saying?
if you're frying it.
Yeah, but certain pieces, you know, you don't want to cut because of the presentation, you know?
Right.
Nobody wants a half a wing or,
Yeah.
I don't know, a drumstick that's been flared open. You know what I'm saying? I had to get under there and make sure it was cooked, dog. Here you go.
I don't want a breast that look like a thigh.
Yeah, man. But no, one time I undercooked some chicken.
Okay.
Fed it to the whole family.
Oh,
And,
everybody ate.
Yeah, everybody ate it. Everybody ate. This is when it was just me, the wife, and I want to say it was one kid. I think it was just CJ at the time.
Okay.
So we all ate the chicken. A couple hours went by.
Ugh.
And, you know, I don't have the iron stomach of the family, but for some reason when incidents like this happen, I'm usually the last to endure the suffering. So, you know, CJ went through his spill. You know, he's young, real quick, threw up. You know, he was good.
Right.
The wife, it took a little while.
Okay. All right.
She struggled for a little bit.
Right.
You know, threw up, got it up out of there.
Right.
And I was like, oh, well, I guess I escaped. About 3 o'clock in the morning.
You hate that?
Somebody came knocking at my back door. You know what I'm saying? Somebody came knocking at my back door.
Hello.
I went to running. And before I knew it, somebody else was ringing at the front door. You can't come in both sides of my house, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is a raid. We have you surrounded.
Yo, that's exactly what it felt like. It was a raid in my stomach, and they were coming to get it up out of me. So before you know it, thank God for the design of bathrooms where you have the toilet and you have the tub right next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that was smooth sailing. Because I
Yeah.
was just sitting on the toilet doing my thing.
Right.
You know, just had to cock to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
Let it out both ends.
Oh.
You know, but it was pretty bad. I think I was in there for about an hour, maybe 2.
An hour?
Yeah, man, it was rough. It was rough. 'Cause
Wow.
I didn't want to move because every time I moved or like got up or thought it was over with,
Right.
it wasn't over with. So yeah, I'm sorry that kind of dragged on, but that's my food poisoning.
You stood up and your stomach was like, thank you.
Pretty much, man.
Man, I can honestly say I've never had anything like that.
Yeah.
But I have had one to where my stomach, I think I have the cast iron stomach of the family.
Okay.
But this is what I hate about having a cast iron stomach. Because when you have the cast iron stomach, your stomach be like, oh, we got this.
Oh, yeah.
But then your body be like, nah, we
you
don't. So your stomach trying to digest it, and your body was like, yo, just let it go.
Yeah.
Just release it. And your stomach's like, nah, we gonna fight this battle. We got this.
You are not Joey Chestnut. Okay, by the longest stretch of the imagination.
Listen, I don't want to be.
I understand.
But my stomach is like, nah, we got this.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yo, just let it go. Please. I want to go to sleep.
Right.
And that's the bad part, is that it comes...
There's no warning.
There's no warning.
It comes at the worst time, man.
At the worst time. It's just, you know... Never mind. I won't go into that. But speaking of food poisoning...
Yeah.
There was a Florida Japanese steakhouse that had to close its doors because of... I mean, this one you can technically consider food poisoning.
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
Okay, all right.
It's
So
in Florida, and there's Japanese people running the Florida shop.
yeah,
It's a lot going on already.
it's already a lot going on.
It's a lot.
This
It's a
is
lot.
two totally different coasts.
Yeah.
We are, two totally different opposite ends of the earth. Is it? It's Japanese.
Japan is on the yeah.
Oh yeah, the Pacific side.
You
Yeah.
gotta keep going west.
You got to keep going west. So this restaurant is closing its doors because
What was it called? Like Gator Zing.
it was called Nico.
Okay.
Nikko,
Yeah,
Japanese steakhouse.
Get that right.
In Pace, Florida.
Nico or is it Nico? You know?
I mean, depends on which Florida resident is saying it.
Oh, okay. Well, you go on down the street to Nico's. Yeah. They be partying down in Nico's.
Wait, what'd you say?
Down in Nico's. Nikko.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, down in Nico's, they be eating good. Down
Okay, all right. I thought you was saying Negroes.
No, those Japs be frying it up good. I'm sorry. Japanese,
okay.
Yeah, they be
not
frying
you people.
That's you people. Them other people.
So Nico or Nico, whatever you want to pronounce it, in Pace, Florida, has since shut down following its customers testing positive for meth.
Yo, stop. No. This story
What's wrong, man?
Because the story is all wrong.
How?
From the jump, man.
How?
From the jump. 5 people tested for meth from my restaurant, and you telling me it's my fault? I'm just telling you that I attract good clientele.
Hey, listen. Hey, on June 9th, several customers who dined at Florida restaurant's hibachi table reported that they were feeling sick afterward.
Wait, it was at a hibachi table?
It was at a hibachi table.
So, you Negos sat there and watched this man
Yes!
chop up the meth.
Yes!
Cook the meth.
Yes!
Put it in a little 2-liter bottle, flip it upside down, got the water spinning. I don't know the ingredients. I just saw a couple of documentaries. You know what I'm saying? It had the tube coming out.
Yeah.
Heated up a pot.
Yeah.
And y'all didn't know what was going on?
No, because they were fooled by the onion choo-choo train. That's how he cooked it.
That's how they do it. Yo, I've been to so many hibachis and I didn't know the whole time they was feeding me meth.
Yeah, man.
That's what he doing when he flicking the shrimp?
Yeah.
Catch this meth rock
in your mouth.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, he's spinning the egg, but he actually spinning something else.
Yeah, he whipping it up, man.
He whipping it up, man.
All right, man.
Yes.
So, 5 people? Who is that? Is that what they sounded like?
I guess so.
So 5 people.
Several people.
Oh, several people.
Several people.
Several is usually more than 5 in my book.
Yeah, it has to be.
Couple is 2.
Yeah.
A few is 3.
Right.
Some is 4.
Right.
So then 5 or more is
several.
Yeah, several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that party of people you go to a restaurant and then they add that 18% gratuity to
Oh
your
yeah,
bill.
yeah. Sir, you came with several.
Yes.
How many I had?
Several.
It was several people. Wow.
So yeah, subsequent testing found that 3 out of 7 affected individuals were found to have tested positive for methamphetamine.
So, okay. Wait a minute.
Okay, here we go.
So,
come on.
7 people were poisoned.
7 people were poisoned.
But only 3 came back for meth.
3 out of 7.
Okay. Something's fishy. Something's fishy, and it's not sushi. It's not salmon bites. It's not catfish nuggets. It's none of that. Something's up, man. What is there any more details on this? Something's fishy, man. I'm telling you.
So the police initiated an investigation into the poisoning, but had to close the case without making any arrests due to insufficient evidence.
There you go.
What does that mean, man? Talk to me.
There you go. They
What
just
is it?
left the White House. You know what I'm saying? Insubstantiable evidence. We don't know who was sniffing coke. Now we at the Japanese steakhouse in Florida. I don't know who's cooking the meth.
They at the Japanese steakhouse because that's where all the Congress people were.
That's it.
Before they went back to D.C.
The war on drugs is officially over. If y'all have not been paying attention, weed is legal and apparently everything else is too. Everything.
If you ever get caught with anything other than weed, refer back to this story.
Yeah. Please do. Please do.
Yeah, man. So the steakhouse announced its closure on Facebook following the incident. But the steakhouse has been open for more than 10 years.
Wow.
And they decided to go ahead and just close it completely.
What?
They closed the
They've
restaurant
been open for 10 years and they get this one little case.
One case.
And they shut down?
Hey, murder was the case that they gave me.
It's getting fishier. It's getting fishier. I'm talking trout mouth,
bass,
clownfish,
Finding Nemo.
Yeah, it's getting really fishy. That's all it took for you to shut down?
Hey, man. Yeah. It was determined by the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office that there was nothing linking the restaurant to the accusations, and after a clear survey by the health department, we reopened our doors. We are so thankful. So they closed and then they reopened.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
After the investigation, they reopened.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. So the investigation happened. They thought about reopening, but they said no. They said, unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to keep the doors open.
Okay. Are you ready for my hypothesis?
Go ahead.
Okay. I am going to go out on a limb and say, number one, food is very addicting in itself.
Facts.
Certain foods just have, certain tastes and attributes and qualities that they correlate to our taste, our palate.
Absolutely.
And they make you urge and crave for more.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, if your cooking isn't quite up to par as that,
right,
sometimes you gotta add a little seasoning.
You gotta add a little spice to it. A little spice ship.
Yeah, put some spice ship on your Japanese steak.
Not the methamphetamines.
Not the meth kind.
No, you don't need that.
Unless you're smart. Now, that's where it gets juicy, okay?
Pause.
That's where it gets juicy. Yes. How do you keep people coming back for more? You put crack in it for sure. That's what you do. You drug your people. And what happened was, for the first time ever in the history of their restaurant,
somebody got sick.
And you know what happened? I bet one of the cooks went on vacation. He ain't leave no notes for the next cook.
Oh.
And he was like, I can't read. Guys, does this say 0.5 or is it just 5?
Oh.
I don't think is it 0.5 grams or 5 grams of this white stuff? I'm just going to go with 5 because who does 0.5 anything, right? So instead of the 0.5, grams of meth he was supposed to use, he used a whole 5-pack on him. And people was out there just laid out. You wonder why the next day you had so many repeat customers. It's never been like this. People are beating down the doors. Like their wrists are bleeding. Please, let us in.
Let us in. I need the hibachi number 7.
Or any number. Just give me the hibachi.
I need the white sauce.
Yo, no, man,
Hey, man.
That's wild.
Hey, that just begs the question, yo.
Oh, man.
For why?
Why for you use so much seasoning, Sam? I told you 0.5, not 5. Now you got everybody all laid out, man.
Oh, shoot, man.
On the floor.
Hey, man.
Turning blue, purple, all different kinds of colors.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But, speaking of colors.
Colors.
colors, colors, colors. You remember that song?
Is that your favorite movie?
You don't remember that song?
I do remember that song.
Oh, okay.
But did you like the movie as well?
I did.
Okay, I figured you look like a colors guy. But look, man, this next story involves colors.
Colors
Colors of all time.
Colors. Crayon colors.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wouldn't have known.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't have
Red
known.
is my favorite.
Well, you know,
color.
you do like the red Nike hat. You do
Right.
like that, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I try and switch it up because I don't want nobody to think he wearing the same stuff every single podcast. Like every single week, he got on the same hat. Like that hat got a stink. Like it's got the salt stains on it and everything. Is that salt or is that meth? I don't know which one it is. I don't know the recipe, but it looked like meth. I ain't gonna
Can
say
you
nothing.
sweat meth?
I don't know. Ask the people in Florida. They go to Nico or nigga or Negro restaurant.
Yo, Nego got that good food.
He
man.
got that good.
Telling you what he got, man.
That ain't MSG you eating.
No, that's THC and a couple more alphabets.
I wonder if when you walk in, they be like, "What up, Nico?"
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. We talk about colors.
That's just how we greet people.
That's how we greet people.
But yeah, man, colors, man. My favorite color is black. I love black. And not just black because, you know, I'm black. Like black, because I'm not black. I'm actually brown. You know what I'm saying? I refer to myself as an American. American whose ancestors derived probably from Africa. A couple of them. I think a lot of them were actually in the state whipping my actual ancestors. I think that's where most of my bloodline comes from. I truly believe that. That's why I haven't done the 23andMe, because I think it's going to come back and be like 60% Caucasian. And I'll be like, how? My daddy black, my mama black. How? That's the only reason I haven't done it, man. I'm scared. Sorry,
I think everybody should be scared, man.
yeah, man.
Everybody should be scared unless you live in Utah.
Oh, yeah. You already know what you mixed
Oh
with.
yeah, you know what you mix it.
Just look to your left.
Yo, yeah.
Just look. Just look to your left.
y'all down there doing the Cupid shuffle with 23. To the right, to the right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
All right, man. So what colors? Like my favorite color is black. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, not because of the I'm black, but
Right.
it's a slimming color.
Right.
It goes with everything.
Cause he's a Nico.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It represents nothing but means everything
At the
all
same
at the
time.
same time, man.
That's crazy, yo.
It's matter. It
Right.
fills up space,
Right.
but it is also space at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes.
Black is beautiful, man.
It is, man.
It really is,
Very
man.
beautiful.
So, you know, when we are being referred to as a people, what do you like to be referred as? Like if you got knocked upside the head with a billy club,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and you were knocked unconscious, but you were just conscious enough to be able to hear the description that the cop
Right.
was calling for you, what would you like for him to call you?
We have a Nico down on 45th Street. Yeah, he's outside the Japanese restaurant. It's a Nico down outside the Nico Japanese restaurant. Smells like he has meth on his breath. Huh?
Does meth have a smell off the breath?
I don't know. I don't know the recipe. I don't know.
Well, look, I bring that up to ask you how you'd like to be referred as, because I like to be referred as an American. You can call me a darker-skinned American, because that's what I am. I was born here.
Yeah.
My mama and daddy was born here.
Yeah.
They mamas and daddies was born here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We haven't gotten to Africa yet.
No, you
Okay?
ain't got there yet.
I'm
You
still in
here.
America. I'm
You
still
still
in
here.
America, and I done went back at least about 300 years just
Yeah,
now.
you still got 100 years to go.
Yeah, I do.
You still
I
gotta-
don't want to go back too far.
Yeah.
Oh, don't take me back to that place. No.
You don't want to go all the way back.
No, I ain't trying to go all the way back.
Let me stop where the black started.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. But no, man, you know, I bring that up because there's a few ways that black people have been referred to, you know, over the years.
Yeah.
Over the years. Some of it is, you know, downright old.
Yeah.
Ancient.
Very old. Very
you
old.
know,
Yeah.
very, very vanity-like? Is that the word? Vintage.
Vintage, yeah.
Vintage. Retro.
Yeah.
Words.
Very nostalgic.
Yeah. Very throwback.
Yeah, throwback Thursday.
So
it's Friday, but it's Thursday.
The throwback black man was referred to as colored. Or is the Negro?
I don't like that term.
Colored.
I don't like that.
I never really liked it either because it never really made sense to me. It makes it seem like if you're not colored, then you're like you're a blank canvas almost, right? I don't know. Are we painted?
I kind of felt offended because you kind of taken away my identity because of some. When I think about colors, I think about Crayola.
Right.
Exactly. So many different colors in the box. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You're trying to basically tell me I don't know who I am.
Exactly. It makes you think about like rainbows.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like a sphere of light.
Yes.
Just passing through. Yeah. That's all we are.
Until they say Nico. I'm sorry. Go ahead with the story, man.
There is a GOP representative, GOP representative Mr. Eli Crane, who was on the stand during a debate on the House floor, and the debate bears no meaning. It doesn't matter what he was talking about.
Doesn't matter
what he was debating
at all.
But during this debate, he said verbatim, this is not about colored people, comma, black people. It's not about your color.
So
it's not about your Creole.
So here's my question.
Put your markers up.
Did you say that, realize you made a mistake, and then tried to correct it, but you corrected it wrong, and it's going to be even more wrong because of what you said previously it?
He did. He really screwed up. He was like, this ain't about colored people, black people, And then immediately the room fell silent for a second. And then turned into an uproar.
Oh, absolutely.
And tried to shut him down.
Oh, yeah.
Including one of the representatives, I guess, who had control of the speakers. Who tried to interrupt him saying, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
But he proceeded to speak. And he got his whole point across without referencing colored people again. And then afterwards, another congresswoman went up. Black woman.
Right.
Proud black woman.
Yeah.
Looking probably about 70-ish.
Yeah.
70-ish.
Miss Joyce Betty.
Miss Joyce Betty got up and said, I would like you to basically take that off the record of you referring to black people as colored people.
Nah, we don't need to do that. I appreciate you, Miss Joyce Betty. She's a representative. It didn't say what state, but I appreciate you. However, that needs to stay on record.
It needs to stay on?
Abso-freaking-lutely. This dude needs to be on record as saying colored people. He's from Arizona.
Yeah.
We need to know. We need to start recording these people, man.
Man, I like Arizona, man. They got them dollar teas, 99-cent iced teas.
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer's.
Yeah, they do.
Strawberry lemonade.
Right. But if you walk up there and go into the store, the first thing they gonna say is like, Nico. And then they gonna be like, hey, would you like anything colored with that? I mean, wow. I'm just saying. It's gonna be a mixture of everything going on. So hey, listen, I like Arizona too. I wanted to visit Arizona and go to the Grand Canyon, but now I'm afraid that I'm going to be a part of the Grand Canyon.
It's gonna toss you in there.
And either they are or it is one of the two.
One of the two. Well, this is where the story gets interesting because Miss Joyce Betty gets up. She asked him to have that statement redacted, basically. Right. And he comes up and he has a solution.
What's the solution?
You know what? I didn't mean to say colored people. What I meant to say was people of color. drops mic, walks away. Is that good? Is that all right? So I'm just gonna put it in reverse and put an of in the middle, and now it's all good, man. Yo, English language is something else. It is something else because when you really think about it, it kind of takes the sting out just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's kind of like the bee when he sting you and you see him stinging you and you pluck him off. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't get me. You ain't get it all the way in there. That's what the people of color is. It's like a bee sting that you just pluck off.
Yep.
What is that?
That's Missy Elliott putting it in. I'm going to put it in reverse. That's what I'm going to do.
That's all he did.
That's what he did.
He said put it in reverse. And Miss Betty came back on the mic and was like, oh, no. We're not asking for an amendment.
Right.
No, we want you to take it all the way off
off the record.
Off the record.
I appreciate Miss Betty.
Yeah,
but I still believe that should stay on the record because then if he has any other issues with any other person of some different pastel.
Pastel, that's a good word.
You know,
pastor. I like that. Pass the pastel.
You know what I'm saying? If he has any different issues with them, we already know what he's about. So
Indeed.
Taking it from the record means that it never happened.
Okay. I like it. And they, in a unanimous decision, they went ahead and decided to get rid of it. So it's no longer on the record. It's just on the internet where it's going to live forever and ever. Ever and ever.
I don't care how many times you delete it. Somebody has already saved it.
Somebody's already saved it. I just screen recorded it. What are you talking about? I got it too. Got it too. If I see you on the street. Oh, hey, you said this. Let me put it up real quick.
Yeah.
You thought that was going to delete it, huh?
Yeah.
No, I got it right here.
Yeah, you redact it, but I retract it.
Speaking of redacting and retracting, let's talk about retail.
What?
Right?
I used to work at retail.
That's all I did until about, I don't know.
You work retail
10,
now?
12 years ago. It's retail, but it's not retail.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Is it people of color or colored people? Which one do you work for? I don't understand. Are you a Negro or a Nico? I don't know what's happening right now.
I'm a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
I don't necessarily deal with customers.
Right.
You know, I do, but I don't have to. You know,
what?
Like I could be in a store and somebody could be like, "Hey, do you know where the bread is?" And I'll just be like, "Nope, don't work here." But you're putting stuff on the shelves. Yep, it's my stuff. Sorry. You know, and I proceed. Normally, I just point to the shirt, be like, "Yeah, I don't work. I work for these people, not those people." And I just point to some little helpless little cashier that's down the aisle. Yeah, go help him.
You start talking in sign language? No.
Yeah, pretty much. I just point. Yeah, you know, that's all us colored people know how to do anyway. We don't know the English language. But, no, man. Retail. Retail. That's all I did. In retail. I worked in, grocery stores, serving the people.
I did that too.
You know, might have folded up a shirt or two here and there.
I never did that. I've worked in the technology retail portion of it, like selling cell phones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I've done that.
Oh, so you was the one that was like not telling about the hidden fees until the fees became foreseen.
I mean, were they really hidden?
Yes, because I would be there at the cell phone booth in the mall, and he'd be like, "Yeah, man, your bill gonna be $100."
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I get the bill, and it's $2,079 plus the $100 that you said.
Exactly. That's your first bill.
I've been had, man.
That's the activation fee of all the lines, and then you got the taxes.
I'll have you know, I'm a people of color. How you treat all these other colored folk, that's another story, bro. You know what I mean? You gonna treat me with some respect, though. With some respect.
Put some respect on my name.
I'm one of the 24 shades of Crayola in the box. You know what I'm saying? It might be one of the 48 if you get the little deluxe pack.
With the sharpener on the back.
Yeah, they got all like the funky made up colors.
Yeah. The burnt orange.
Vanilla cloud.
Yes.
What? Cyborg peach. What is a peach cyborg? I don't know. They just sit in the boardroom, get high, and throw darts at the board, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what they do.
And name the colors.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Black Mike.
Smoke gray is another word for black.
Yeah.
You not all the way black. You Nico. You ain't Negro. You Nico.
Well, look, man. Speaking of not being able to tell what color is what, who is who, and who wearing what.
This is good right here.
Oh man,
now, better be careful.
Big retailer under fire.
Be careful.
Under fire, and they are under the shirt press, and they still making shirts.
Still making shirts.
The app is still open.
Yes.
They just sent me a text and said I could get 13 shirts for $7, and I'm gonna take the deal. And I'm gonna take it 5 times over, as a matter of fact. All right. If you don't know who I'm talking about right now, okay? If you don't know who we're talking about Shein. Shein?
Shein? She out.
Shein is about to be out.
They are.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. I want to say when they started, it was Shein because it was geared more towards like females.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as it gained popularity, they started throwing drawers and socks.
They did.
Ties.
And then it became for everybody.
Yeah, it's for everybody now.
So now it's all in.
Now it's Shein. Used to be Shein. Now it's Shein.
Sheen or Cheyenne?
One of them.
One of the two.
One of the two, man. So Shein, or Shine, however you want to pronounce it, is under fire because they have been hit with the Rico.
They have.
And now, when you think of anybody getting hit with the Rico, what do you automatically assume?
Might just get hit with the Rico. That somebody is in a place of residence where they are able to be on the toilet and the bathtub is close by. That's what I think of when somebody is getting hit with
Rico.
the Rico.
That's the slang term for Rico. It's when it's coming out of both ends. You're sick, man.
We might just get hit with the Rico.
That's funny though. You know, when I think of Rico, When I think of Rico charges.
Okay.
I automatically
I thought you were gonna say Rico Suave. My bad. Go ahead.
I automatically think drugs.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
normally when you hear about Rico, racketeering,
Right,
fraud,
right.
gang activity,
Nico, restaurant,
colored people, people of color. They all go hand in hand, right? Hand in hand. And that means two things. Hand-to-hand transaction.
It does mean two things.
Sprinkle some meth on my medium rare steak. Please. It's going to make it that much more jumping.
I got your tip at the end of the night. I swear to you.
Yes, I promise. I promise. I might forget. Remind me. I ain't going to forget. Hold on. Never mind. Where's the steak? Nico!
Might just get hit with the Rico.
But no, man, Shein is under fire. They caught a Rico charge. Basically, in layman's terms, it's a bunch of copyright infringement.
Yeah.
All right. A bunch of designers have come forward and said that, man, Shein been taking their designs and just selling them
As if it's from Shein.
It is from Shein.
I mean, is it?
You win. I'm in.
We all in.
He in. She in. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. This is what we do. And you know the crazy thing about this whole Shein story is when I was doing I'm still kind of into the whole graphic design thing.
Right.
Shein had like a big push to try to bring in a whole bunch of designers and
Right.
artists like come with us and
Right.
submit your designs.
Yeah.
Yo, I submitted so many designs.
Oh, did you?
I have no idea what may or may not be out there,
There.
but I'm coming for you. I'm coming. I promise you I'm coming with cash in hand. Maybe a little bit of meth on there because I just got the chains back from the steak joint. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming. I'm going to get me a lawyer. And we going to do this thing, man. We going to do this thing.
Yeah, man. It says here that it's been a lot of people that are upset and kind of feeling some type of way about what they did. It says that the reproduced products weren't close call copies.
No, not close call.
Not close call at all.
Oh, this is called close.
This is truly exact copies of copyrightable graphic design.
Copy and paste. Click, click.
That's it.
You know how you right click a picture and hit save?
Yeah.
And it goes to your
files?
Yeah, your camera gallery.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah. And then they,
I like that. You like that? This one here. It has a steak. Has a nice medium rare steak, and it has flakes just floating on the top. It's kind of like the drugs. I liked it. I think they'll like it too, especially the people of color, especially them. Not the colored people. They don't know. They're not mind not advanced. Mind not advanced. Okay. That's how I imagine their boardroom meetings go over at Shein.
right after they go,
Oh yeah, you gotta hit that line. Gotta hit that line right up off the cauliflower.
right up off the copy flyer. Right up off the copy flyer.
Yeah,
Matter of
man.
fact, the copy flyer is attached to your face because you sniff so hard. Yes, it says here that the copyright infringement as a part of its efforts to produce 6,000 new items each day for millions of customers.
That's crazy. So that means they have to. They're trying to keep up with demand.
Yeah.
So many people are buying this stuff that
Yeah.
they literally sell out of things.
Right.
And when a lot of times, if I haven't shopped on Shein, but I have added to my cart on
Right,
Shein.
right,
I
right.
probably got a cart with like 67 items in it. It's just sitting there though. You know what I'm saying? But every time I go back over there, I go back up there and I look at my cart.
Right.
It'll be like, this item no longer here.
Yeah.
This item no longer here.
Yeah.
Like, so y'all just be killing items.
Yeah, no, you got to get them while they're fresh.
No, get them while they're hot. And by hot, I mean stolen.
Stolen hot.
Yes.
Meaning, if you don't buy this today, then you won't see it tomorrow.
You will not see it
because
tomorrow.
we have to send the confirmation email to the person that sent it to us in 24 hours.
Exactly.
Saying we received your product.
Yo, there's one designer on here who she says she had a design submitted to Shein and never heard anything back.
Right.
Never got anything. Lo and behold, while searching the website or the app, she saw her exact design on a shirt. Not an alteration,
Right.
not a replica. They didn't try to trace over it with a stencil or nothing.
Adjust a line or nothing?
No, they clicked and dragged it from one part of the screen to the next.
Wow.
And put it on the shirt. And she hit him up. She hit him up as well as her lawyers. And you know how Shein responded?
What'd they say?
How about $500? How'd that sound? They offered her a $500 reward.
Oh,
Yeah.
know what that means? You're not people of color. You're a colored people.
Colored people get the 500. People of color, 5,000. 5,000. Yeah, we get you a little more.
A little more.
A little more. But man, the crazy thing about this story, is the fact that they're just stealing people's designs.
Right.
And they're selling them for whatever price,
Right.
right? Means that they've been doing this. Shein has been around since 2012. So how many of your, designs or things that you have painted or colored
Yeah.
and just put out on the internet?
Yeah.
And when you click that button that says accept all cookies,
Right.
or accept all stipulations
Yeah.
or terms and conditions,
Yeah.
the fine print is there and it says Shein owns all of this. Thank you very much.
When's the last time you read a terms and conditions page?
You know, I read one, and I can't remember who it was from. And the only reason I read it is because they had it broken down like middle school style, like double spaced.
Yeah.
It was like double spaced, like triple space, and
Right.
every line that was in it,
Right.
it made sense.
Right.
I was like, oh, I can't do that? Oh, and y'all can do that?
Right.
Oh. And after reading like 5 sentences, I skipped the rest.
Except.
Yeah, except. Yeah. So my likeness is probably being used over in Australia somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You are over there somewhere as a Nico.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You came in this world who you were born as, man. But no, man. Shein has been hit with this Rico, and we'll update y'all later to see what happens with this. But as of right now, I believe they're still in operation. Shein is still slinging them t-shirts. Like I told you, I got that seven. What I say? 35 shirts for $7.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, I swear to you, I saw it. I'll send y'all a link later.
It's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah, go find it. Hurry up before they switch
before they take it down, man.
Before they take it down and switch it from colored people to people of color. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Well, look, man, speaking of people of color and people, period.
Right.
People are crazy, man.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
And, you know, every day we come on this pod and we talk about stories, and we always have a wild card that seems like it's just unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Too good to be true.
Yeah.
And not good as in it's a good story, but it's just too good of crazy content. This can't be real.
It can't be real.
It can't be real. Yo, have you ever seen a human body part in front of you?
Just like severed from the rest of it?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm sure you've definitely seen many a human body part laying in front of you.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Wow.
Now, let me
I don't know
rephrase
which
that.
way to take that. Should I be people of color or should I be colored people? I don't.
Please be a people of color. on this
Okay,
one.
all right. I don't feel as offended. Okay. I still feel offended.
Maintain your composure, Nico. You know? Oh. But no, have you ever seen or witnessed a human body part that had been removed and was just there, like a bone? Or like a human bone. You ever seen that? That you believed it was real?
I've only seen it in like museums and stuff like that. I've never like
the Smithsonian.
Yeah,
stuff that.
like I've never walked up on something and be like, "Oh my God, my man brains got blown out." You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's the only way I can think of it. You know, I'm from Illinois. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay.
I did have a friend though. My good friend when I was a child. Shout out to Josh. R.I.P. Josh Jamerson. His dad was a ambulance worker.
Okay, I was gonna say taxidermy. Go ahead. Was he a taxidermist turned ambulance worker? 'Cause
No.
that would be fire. Can you imagine being a taxidermist turned ambulance worker? And like, you're just hoping. You're just praying and hoping as an EMT worker that this one's dying. Come on, man. Just die already. Come on, man. You ain't got no more life to live. Come on, man. And I'm by myself, man. The other girl called out tonight. It's just me.
Ain't that a conflict of interest? Because it's like you look at somebody and be like, "Oh yeah, they look good on the wall," but then they like still trying to breathe. So you,
it is a conflict of interest. That's why the job don't know. They don't know what I do. They don't know what how I be cooking my food on the side. You know what I'm saying? I like to inject a little heroin in my in my lamb chop. You feel me? Sprinkle a little weed. You thought it was parsley? No, sir. We get it in over here, baby. Well, man, I bring the body parts up. I also have never seen a body part.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Unless it was attached to a human.
Okay, good.
Probably shaking and a flopping. Bouncing and a plopping. Huh? Sorry. I too have never seen a human body part severed from the body. Now, I've never seen like a bone in front of me,
Right.
Unless it was in a museum.
Right.
But there's a story out in Mount Washington.
Hold on, get that right.
Mount what I say?
Mount Washington what?
Mount Washington, Kentucky.
There
I'm
we
sorry,
go.
I'm sorry.
Now we know
you're
where
right.
we at.
You're right. 'Cause
Now we know where we
I
at.
was gonna give him a pass because I was gonna be like, ain't nothing going on in Washington.
Right.
But Kentucky,
Yeah.
Kentucky's a little East Coastish, man. There's a few more things to do
You're right.
other than what this man was found to be doing.
Yeah, this is a little bit more colored people than it is people of color.
Is it? So, police arrived at an apartment, okay, and the FBI agents asked this young man if anybody was at the home with him,
Right.
to which this man, known as James Knott, said, "No one's here. It's only my dead friends. Only my dead friends." And we are not referring to the little Uzi Vert song where he says all his friends are dead, push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. He was referring to dead presidents, as in
Right.
Benjamins, as in
Right.
money.
Right.
I don't think that's where this man was going with the story.
Not at all. Not at all.
As the FBI agents would soon learn, his dead friends were not presidents at all.
Not at all presidents
They might have been presidents,
of a fan club.
or they might have been presidents had their life not been taken from them, or they perished early, or I don't know, man. Look, there's a man in Kentucky, and he got a whole bunch of body parts in the crib. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
As decorations.
That's decorations.
Yes.
The FBI agents walked into this Kentucky man's home and found over 40 skulls
Yeah.
draped around his house like decorations.
Yes.
40 human skulls.
Yeah, human skulls.
And they've already been tested and determined to be actual human artifacts.
Oh my.
So these are like fossils, human fossils, hossels, if you will. They found him in his house, along with not just skulls. He also had several spines, femurs,
Uh-huh.
or tumors,
Femurs.
one or the other, and several hip bones.
Which is connected to my thigh bone.
My thigh bone?
Yeah.
My thigh bone's connected to my knee bone.
Yeah.
And my knee bone's connected to
My femur! Which is missing right now.
Yo, what do you do? What do you do if you're an FBI agent and you walk into a crib? This guy is not practicing voodoo, okay? You're not in Louisiana, right? But there's a man in your doorway, and behind him, there are 40 skulls surrounding a couch. And he tells you they're his dead friends. What do you do? What's the procedure? Like Set It Off said. What's the procedure, officer? What's the procedure? What do you do? 'Cause me? You want to know what I would do?
What you gonna do?
I'm taking out my AK-47 and I'm letting off. I'm letting off.
Wow.
You don't deserve to be here anymore, sir.
Wow.
I don't care what kind of setup you got behind you, but nah, we don't play that. We don't play that.
You just lighten them up?
I'm just lighting him up.
Wow.
Who's gonna be sad that he's gone?
His friends.
I would think that they'd be happy. He's about to join them.
Here's a problem. I don't want them jokers to start rattling the walls like, yay! We're free.
Yo, this man was found with all these bones, all these skulls around the house, in effort to ship and sell them online, which is the more darker, deeper part of the story. There is an online market for body parts. My question is, what do you do with a human skull? What do you do with it?
Apparently, you take it, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you cut the top off of it.
Okay.
Okay, you cut the top
Cut the
off
top
of the
off and
human
make that.
skull. And you put it on the griddle. Okay, you take some vegetable oil, a little vinegar, and a little meth, and you light it on fire in front of 7 other people. And you slide it across the griddle and say it's a choo-choo train as you serve them egg foo young with fried rice, onions, and some asparagus, zucchini, and with some chicken, shrimp, and steak. And you call it hibachi.
Hey, we want to thank y'all for coming out to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
And it ain't what you think.
This has been episode 124. Meet us at the hibachi table.
Yes!
Oh man, make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms.
Absolutely.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those things. ChurchParkingLotPodcast.com.
Yes.
And you can stream this podcast wherever you get your podcasts, including the complete visual on YouTube.com.
Absolutely.
If you want to see how ugly he is and how handsome I am.
Colored people. People of color. Negro. Nico.
Precisely. So make sure you check out our sponsors. Like I said, thespiceship.com
Yeah.
and shopnewclothes.com. And you can spice up your clothes, you know? Figure it out. I don't know.
Just don't send us your prints.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Prints.
Of their designs.
Oh, okay.
We're definitely gonna use them.
For the Church Parking Lot Podcast, man, this is B Out.
I'm Jay Jamal.
See y'all next week.
Shein.